here. See me okay? I know, right? Hello, hello. If you're seeing this message, it is for you, okay? We're hanging out over here, and the Eight of Cups and the Devil in the reverse came out, and we all were like, oh, we need an in-depth dive, right, of what the hell's going on. We're walking away from something toxic. We're detaching, okay, from something that's no longer meant from us, okay? Person, place, thing, mindset, whatever, all right? So if you found this, chances are, it's absolutely for you, but right away, I'm trigger warning this, okay? We're going deep. We're in the shadow, okay? You will know this is for you if you've been like going through detachment, okay? Maybe coming out of addiction, right? Leaving toxic relationships. We're talking about the hard stuff today, okay? So please, okay, be in a good frame of mind. Use this for knowledge. Use this for growth. But yeah, this is a collective shadow work reading. I'm really excited to deep dive. So let's see what the hecking heck is going on here, guys. All right. Will you guys do me a favor and just help anyone out that pops in here and let them know kind of what's happening? Half the deck just fell out. King of Wands in the reverse fell out too. Okay, so this is really maybe Dark Night of the Soul for some of us, but it's like, it's that purging energy again. It's like, I hate this. My skin, I'm getting like raw skin. I feel exposed. I feel vulnerable. None of this is what I want. This is everything I try to avoid, okay? I hate how this is making me feel. It's an ick, right? It's like I have the icks. And guess what Spirit says? Hold on tight because you're on your path. Hold on tight because it's destiny, okay? For us to go through this. We're about to evolve, all right? I'm going to be a little bit more of a spiritual mentor, guys. The star just fell out. I mean, Spirit means it, okay? This truly is destiny. Aquarius energy, Capricorn energy. What we give to is what we're going to get, all right, in this layer. So what is this talking about? Law of attraction, our inner beliefs, okay? If we keep finding ourselves being tempted by the devil, what is the devil that you know, okay? What is that last layer that's trying to be brought out, right? That skeleton in the closet. The Chariot in the reverse. There is a path that's being blocked for you, okay? We're moving into alignment. Remember the star came out, okay? This is a deep healing period, okay? This is also a time of stepping into the limelight, who we're meant to be, embrace who our soul is, okay? It's almost like, I don't know, like timeline jumping, okay? Six of Pentacles, how we're showing up here in the underlayer. Processing, learning, having options, trying to figure out who we are, where our destiny lies. The confusion is part of what's manifesting that devil energy, you guys. Okay, the confusion can be tied up with procrastination, okay, self-doubt. We have the Empress in the reverse and the King of Pentacles. We're coming from something where it's like we want, okay, underneath in the layers to feel stable. That's what the neglect is. That's what's missing, okay? If we were a little pie and there was a slice missing, it would be our ability to feel stable, to feel safe. Let's go a little bit deeper. The Empress in the reverse, please. This Libra Cancer energy. Again, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's the exact same message. We have never known stability. We've never, also, here's what's heartbreaking for some of us. We feel like we can't fix the stability. Like we're never going to feel safe. We're never going to be able to make someone else feel safe or stable, okay? The Empress is the nurture energy, right? The care. Very interesting. The Moon in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Everything's being revealed. Everything is being revealed about our shadow and how much we long for love, okay? But this is very much knight in shining armor coming to save us, okay? That's what we're always trying to law of attract, right? That's what we're giving to, okay? With that Six of Pentacles, okay? What we give to, we're getting that law of attraction, that mindset. We're still coming from a place of when we are thinking about our partners, our dream jobs, it still feels chaotic or bumpy. Or again, just whatever that means. You can't trust it. You can't rely on it. The foundation's going to break. I'm never going to be able to do what I want to do, to become what I want to become. Now we had the King of Pentacles pop out twice. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, what if we just take it a step back here? Okay. What if we break down? I was just talking about if we were a pie and this slice was missing. Well, we're about to do that. We're about to look at all the little slices that make up of us. The Hierophant in the reverse. There are beliefs that don't identify with our soul anymore, that we're still feeding ourselves, okay? You know, it's so interesting. I swear to you guys, I was just reflecting on this today. I'm like, I really feel like I've been dimming my own light, even in a place where I'm supposed to be embracing it and encouraging others. I'm like, it's really important to me for people to feel safe and like, you know, I'm in this too. But you know what? Like, I'm also very talented, very gifted, very intuitive, and there's no shame in sharing that, right? And inspiring others to find your gift. What makes you feel stable? Because that's mine, leaning into that, knowing I can trust myself. My intuition's fire, right? I just know. It's when I doubt myself. It's when I try to make myself comfortable, right? Or excuse me, to make others comfortable. The Chariot. This is how we open our path, okay? We examine these beliefs. I'm going to go deeper, okay? I'm going another layer in, guys. Yep, we have to. Spirit agrees. Good, because we need closure and this needs to end. Okay, the slices of our pie, they're all like, they're uneven. The plate's like, gonna fall over. Like, no. A little bit of housekeeping. Let me use this deck here. Tell me about the old values, okay? The Tower in the reverse. Scorpio energy. Thunder just, I don't know if you heard that, but that was thunder. Justice in the reverse. Spirit's not messing around. Libra energy. It's not fair, and we're not meant to, okay, turn out our light like that. Give away our power by waiting for someone to come make us feel better, okay? It's within our own light. It's within saving ourselves. It's within balancing the scales, okay, that the journey lies. And here's the thing. The universe, spirit wants us to have this, you guys. They want it to be fair, and they want it to be just. Okay, it's not fair. It hasn't been just. And it's been coming up in a lot of the readings that we're our own biggest block for that, right? And I'm telling you guys, I'm going deep in the shadow for so many of us. There's a small group of us here right now, okay? And for those watching later, there's a message here. It's your self-belief, okay? We can say all day long, yeah, I deserve good things, I'm whatever, but you have to believe that. You have to connect with yourself. Okay, if you have these inner beliefs, okay, of struggle, right, of disappointment, don't push that away and reject that. Welcome it in and look at it and find out why, okay? Meet your layer. Don't tell yourself you should feel different. That's what that law of attraction energy is doing, is telling yourself, I need different. I constantly need different. Nothing can stay. This isn't stable, right? I can't build a foundation on this. Oh, yes. All of us. So, the Knight of Cups just came back out, which is the shadow card, right? Oh, well, it was the Chariot. What was the Knight of Cups? I know I saw that little fella. Anyway. That's very much like, that's what saves us. It's absolutely our soul longing for stability and love and offer, but it comes from us. Okay, let's talk about what that looks like. We don't know what that means. That's why we're struggling to do that, If we knew how, we would just do it, right? The Hangman in the reverse, Pisces energy. Queen of Cups in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse. Stop it. Are you serious? The King and Queen of Cups both in the reverse. This is our divine and feminine masculine, our divine masculine, our divine feminine energies out of balance right now, okay? This is knowing our own, this is knowing our own feelings, our own layers, okay? Meeting every single layer of ours, okay? We're not doing anything, we're just meeting, okay? And then this is when we understand it, okay? And we're full and we accept and we embrace who we are. It becomes effortless for this to flow out. Tell me more about this perspective on what an emotionally mature relationship is, on how to express emotions in a mature way as well. The Fool in the reverse, that's the block. And that's okay. There's no shame there, you guys. There's emotional maturity needed. There's that Devil in the reverse again. Okay, that's what popped out. That's what made us do this reading. Remember? The Eight of Cups and the Devil in the reverse. It's detachment. We're walking away, okay, from immature, toxic lessons, okay? We've learned. We're learning. It's okay that we don't have all the answers. Doesn't mean that we're not going to take the lessons and apply them going forward. All right. Now this Fool that's being blocked right now is something that we tried to start in the past. I think because we were trying to escape how uncomfortable it was. Maybe the shame, the guilt. But we can't escape or move on or attract something different until we get to the core on why we have that self-belief that we need somebody else to fix it. Okay? Because we're like, well, I want to go towards a new beginning, so I'm going to try that. And we did try that in the past. And that's great because we were probably moving on from the Devil, right? That was probably the 3D energy here. It's like, okay, I'm leaving. Well, that's wonderful. So we did that in the 3D. Now we're talking about 5D energy. Okay? There's layers to this, you guys. It's okay. Thanks, Kit Kat. Thanks so much, guys. Yes, this is a collective all signs reading right now. Okay? So if you found it, it's for you. We'll do more personals after. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. We block communication. You may have blocked someone out of your life. That's what I'm saying. Like, this was a 3D energy for sure. It's like we did the thing. No worries. Enjoy the message. Hang out with us. The Page of Swords and Strength. We knew. Oh my gosh. So was this us developing our own intuition? Because it's like there were red flags here. I had to be... Remember, if you were with me at my workshop, this is the affirmation. I'm brave enough to see the truth. Okay? I'm brave enough to do the research to find out what I need to go forward. Okay? And it did require us cutting something or someone out. Hello, Sasha. Welcome. I'm doing a collective reading right now, guys. Okay? Now, the Eight of Wands is our strength position. Okay? This was blocked in the past. Now, this is like, the Eight of Wands is fast energy. It's not bad, it's not good. It's just a lot happening at once. It usually can symbolize communication, okay? That's why I'm like, you might have blocked them, or travel. It's interesting that what's blocked in the past is now our strength. Tell me more about this. And I can't pick this up. It's the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Here's why. We established some boundary when we blocked. That set something. That set a root. Good for you. Whether this was with another person, right? So it's like you taught someone how to respect you. Is like kind of that. Or if it wasn't another person, it was for you. Like you taught your inner child. You said to your inner child, I've got you. We're not going to be treated like this again. I've got you. You're protected. You're safe with me. That's your strength position right now. When all we're craving, collective, is stability, this is so valuable. We just found gold. Okay? We showed up for ourselves in the past. We're failing to remember that right now. The Fool in the reverse is your focus. This is what's blocked. Okay? Remember that you planted new seeds. So it's interesting that we say that, right? Because this is the message of where we are is exactly what we wished for. We're just scared now. Okay, because it's exposing that new layer, right? Like, oh shit, I still have some healing to do. Oh shit, I carry a rough inner belief that I now have to grow. Don't retreat from that. Keep going. Keep pushing towards it, okay? Going forward is the Ten of Swords. So there's betrayal here, okay? We have to close this. Remember, there wasn't closure. We needed to air something out. Let's see what this is, okay? Because it's the Magician in the reverse at the bottom. So Spirit, before I even shuffle and go into this, wants us to understand, okay, there's nothing that we could have said, did differently, acted differently. This played out exactly how it needed to for us to learn our lessons and the people we were dealing with to learn theirs, okay? We were perfect, synchronistic mirrors to each other, okay? Tell me about this Ten of Swords, but now it's time to absolutely close the door, for sure. It's time to get back in the light, to heal. Four of Swords, exactly. Take your time. It's okay that this hurts, okay? Five of Cups in the reverse, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. Spirit says just keep doing what you're doing. I know that sucks to hear, you guys, but the journaling, okay? The checking in with yourself, all right? Being more mindful, telling ourselves no. I made a choice for a reason, believing, truly believing I did the right thing. I did deserve differently. If this person is meant to be in my life, they're going to rise up to meet me. Having that belief, you will attract it. Do not go back to old patterns, okay? You can't go against yourself right now. Spirit is being very, very clear. What you give to, this was our energy we're showing up in, you guys. We will get. So right now, are we in a place where everything's very heavy? And we're feeling the endings very heavy? Yes, but it's because we wished for this. We wanted to free ourselves, okay? This is just a layer in a journey, okay? Yes, Jessica, exactly. And we know that because we tried. That's how we can feel safe to make a different choice. We already tried the old pattern, okay? And then Spirit wants to give you a little bit extra of confirmation. Be like, I'm Spirit, I'm telling you, it won't work, okay? Let me save you a few months, right? Our advice is the Nine of Pentacles. It is to be independent for a little while. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, okay? We have the Chariot in the reverse, which was the shadow card. And the Ace of Cups. Oh my, oh my. Fill up your cup before you give your cup away, okay? Don't hop cups. Cups are feelings, emotions, relationships in tarot, okay? It is, all right? It's love yourself first. Work on that inner belief, okay? Yes, independence is a beautiful thing. And I don't want to go too deeply into, like, you personally, Becca. I know you struggle with some stuff, but there's 100... Independence, happiness is a state of mind, baby, okay? Circumstances don't matter, I promise, okay? So, we'll chat more on that. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is what you don't see coming. So more, okay, this is conditioning. You guys want it deep? Here we go. Expect to be triggered. You guys probably know you have to deal with something really uncomfortable. There's an uncomfortable route. We always save the best for last, don't we? Okay? And it's probably filled, okay, trigger warning again, with shame, guilt, embarrassment. Remember that raw exposed layer, okay? Like that, it's like an emotional burn victim type thing, okay? It's gonna feel icky. Expect yourself to naturally want to latch on to old coping skills. It's okay. That doesn't mean that you're not healing. You are healing because you recognize, hey, those are old coping skills. I'm not gonna do that. Proof you're healing. That thought alone, okay? You would not have done that in the past. So please, please, please show compassion to yourself. If you guys want to do the deeper work, it's literally a rule, okay? That you have to be kind to yourself. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, please tell me more. Now, this is going to vary for all of us. We all have we're programmed differently. We're made up differently. We grew up in different environments. So, general message here, okay? However, the Emperor in the reverse. It's our personal beliefs about ourselves again, okay? So, is that general? Yes, but it's the same energy, you guys. Are we worthy? Can we do it? Can we trust ourselves to make the right choice and not give into the old pattern is literally more than half the battle alone. Just choosing to not go back to a habit or a past cycle is really the battle right now. The Magician. If and when we make this choice, it's a fucking game changer. Game changer, okay? Complete soul makeover. I don't like to talk about things that I don't like, I haven't studied myself or I don't really have an opinion on, okay? Timeline jumping, hopping, I don't know a lot. I don't know what I even believe about that, okay? But I see it in this energy, like twice I've wanted to say it, okay? So whether that's just energetically like, oh my God, you're gonna feel like a new person, or there's some weird shit where you're manifesting a whole new life for yourself, okay? A message from your soul, speaking of, is the Death card. Of course it is. Okay, Scorpio energy here. Rebirth, okay? That transformation, time to spread our wings. We can't be who we used to be. It doesn't serve us anymore. The Ten of Cups. We want/need to be allowed to operate from a place of unconditional love, where strength and gentleness, okay, or excuse me, where gentleness and kindness are strengths, okay, not seen as weaknesses. Empathy, compassion, all strengths, okay? We feel empowered, okay? Because we remember the days where we were ashamed to show those feelings. We didn't feel strong enough, okay? So when you lean into your feelings, understand you're reprogramming your whole brain, your whole nervous system, okay? I mean, really, especially to those I'm speaking with that have past trauma, okay? Three of Swords in the reverse. We are truly, truly healing. This is an idea, you guys, that somebody was going to come save us, okay? Damn Walt Disney, right? Maybe that was also the example, okay? Ten of Pentacles, yep. The overall idea of happiness. And 10-10 is an ending. We have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the Three of Swords in the reverse right in between it, which is the healing card. Heartbreak, okay, healing our heart. This is what the cycle is, what love is supposed to mean for us. So maybe this thought, it was very traditional roles, right? Where the masculine was supposed to save the feminine, okay? And that's, yes, exactly. That's what this is saying, Sasha, for a lot of us, okay? Again, take it how it resonates, but I just picked it up and what fell out? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's a karmic lesson that a lot of us are learning how to do. The Earth Angels saved themselves this time. And then it's so funny because remember that pesky Knight of Cups where I was like, oh, this is going to be about the saving energy. And then it popped out again before. I just looked. I don't know if I didn't see this earlier or maybe I just timeline humped. Hopped, not humped. But maybe humped for some of you soon. He's back with the Knight of Cups. Can you believe I'm recording this? I'm going to put it on YouTube. It'll be fine. There's a level for coming in because we're changing our internal beliefs. That's why Spirit is making it loud and uncomfortable right now. Do you want what you're asking for? Because right now you are where you were wanting to be. The freedom part, the purging part, the letting go of it part. There's more layers. Yes, you're right, Kit Kat, I'm telling you. I was going through this deep spiritual transformation too, and it like made me physically ill, and I was like vomiting, okay, like literally going through it, and I was like, I'm so thankful for this lesson in the middle of me barfing, because I knew it was a spiritual thing. I was like, I'm purging right now. I was like, this is great. Oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, what we thought would never happen. Oh my God. What is this? The Two of Wands. It's about manifesting. We set the intentions. We set the goals. We felt connected. Wow. Oh no, you're not. It was a real thing. The High Priestess in the reverse. We do not see this coming. I'm not leaving it there. The Ace of Wands in the reverse just fell out. What is this, Spirit? What we've been holding on to, what we've never been able to let go. That false start, that false start. Let's see. What's coming towards us? Advice, please. Yeah, they're like, you have to do, Spirit doesn't even really want to talk about it because I think, honestly, in the lesson, especially, it's detachment for a lot of us, needing someone else to save us. Spirit doesn't want to be like, you're going to get exactly what you want because how are you supposed to detach? Do you get what I'm saying? What we were just talking about, where is it? There's the comment. My heartbreak caused my spiritual awakening. That is what we need to be looking at. How did our pain help us heal? What did it mirror to us? What did it expose? How your heartbreak, your story, okay, should be like almost like a book where it makes sense to you. Like, yeah, I went down this chapter and here's what I learned, here's what happened. It was really crazy, but this is where it led me. And then I evolved into this version and then I became this and I noticed this. And now I notice the cycle. I see the higher purpose and I have a very big choice to make. Okay? Some of you are going to get exactly what you're asking for from the person you're asking for. And when you're really honest with yourself, it's not even what your soul wants. That's deep and that's heavy. Like, how are you like, it's going to be your choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't for me. I can't go back. I truly have to release this. And it's going to feel like, oh my God, if this person had came to me, 5 days ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, whatever, okay, saying exactly what they were, it would have been perfect. It would have been exactly what I needed. It was everything I prayed for. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I just grew. Kind of that thing, like when you're, like, when you go school shopping, and like your mom buys you like clothes bigger than like normal, and then you like have to wait to wear it, but then you like forget about it and you go to put it back on a year later and it's like too small. You're like, dang, that was going to be my favorite one too. Yeah, you're going to choose to not invest. Okay? That's interesting. 3 of Pentacles. Now, a lot of you may be, can we rebuild, right? I don't want what it used to be. That's not what I want to go back to. I don't know if I'm romantically interested. Can we try for a friendship? Can we try for this? In career, you may try to find a completely different environment. Oh my goodness. My dog's trying to get in right now because of the thunder. My poor baby. Exactly, Sasha. Exactly. Page of Wands, you really need to trust your intuition because it's being very, very, very clear. That's why it's so important for us to be so honest with ourselves about our inner belief needing someone else to save us. Because if we hold on to that, when they come back and they give us what we've been waiting for, even if we don't actually want it, it's going to feel amazing, right? We can't let the shiny distract us. Okay, we have to be very, very honest on what's real and what is needing to be healed. Okay, let me take a moment to just pull some final advice from the divine going forward, and then I'll end the video. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Go after your happiness. Be very, very honest. Remember, this came up earlier in what you didn't see coming, okay? What was conditioned? We were changing our definition, okay, on happiness. The star. We're stepping into our light, okay? Our divine path. Stop it! My dog's freaking out because of the thunder. Oh my God. Our advice is to literally step into our happiness. The Queen of Pentacles. Balance it all. Remember, this was our challenge? Balance it before expecting it, okay? I hope that helps. All right, let me end the YouTube video. Oh, look, wait, Temperance is at the bottom. Divine timing and angels are with us. It's really, really special. Okay, I know the thunder is really good right now too. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Random reading for you, but a little energy check-in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.